What's good, YouTube? It's Jay, my guy, back with another video, man. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe button if you guys are not subbed already, man. Today we're on MLB playing the Yankees with the Mets. Straight highlights. This is a crazy game.
Stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the back.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He grounds it sharply to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Came back down. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time.
And squeak a few of these wins out.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
With an ERA north of 5, usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In the air now, out to right field. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Looking for a ball. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Lagares is under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Leading off to the net, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Voit is right there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
They do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark. Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Knee getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. And the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Adeiny Hechavarria. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
Rabbit.
First pitch single, and
Darno.
maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into desperate times. Call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he grounds one briskly to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles
Now
right there.
back.
They are in prime
base.
position to put the first run on the board right here.
Runston.
Stepping in now, Keon Broxton, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Echeverria over at second. d'Arnaud is over at first with one away. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup
Leading
as they're
off
still
for
looking
the
for their
Yankees,
first base runner in
the
this
second
one.
baseman.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given
Leading
their
off
lack
with
of
the
run
bat,
production, that
the left
approach
fielder,
clearly isn't working.
Todd.
He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Voit has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassigned, been lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lined hard toward right center. Hicks is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
Like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Now it's 0-2. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton has a play. 1 out. Is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. d'Arnaud has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Stepping up now, Rajay Davis.
Leading off
A
with the
hit
bat,
in 2 tries
the
for him so
designated
far.
hitter, Rajay Davis.
Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
Now batting,
batter was able to keep his hands inside that
Rajay
baseball and drive it up the
Rosario.
middle.
Sario, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah,
The
Matt,
first
back to...
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs.
Keon Broxton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Keon for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. 2 down.
And he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch and
ball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Okay, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Long throw to the plate. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's just 1 for 6. Skied into straightaway right. Lagares has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
Chad
pitching for
Green
the Yankees,
is going to come on in relief
number
as he'll be making
57.
his 20th appearance of the season.
Green.
High and deep to right. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Echeverria.
Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the
Ladies
side.
and gentlemen.
But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Stanton reaches on the error after the strikeout.
Now
So they'll
batter.
slap an error on this.
Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Oh, and the throw is over his head.
Got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And he's safe. Digging in, Torres. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Conforto calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to
bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Lagares. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Shot now, Keon Broxton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good.
Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game.
Now batting.
Here's
right
Juan
fielder.
Lagares.
Juan.
And on the first
Lagares.
pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way and right into the shift, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to
Now
be on
batting.
top of that
Third
0-0
baseman.
change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Conforto.
I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home fielder. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So he moves all the way up to third here. Back there. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped straight up. Gesellman waits on it. He's got it one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Lagares is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity. Tight with 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation. And this one gets away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. And make it 2 runs. What's going on down there?
But not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as 2 runners crossed the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it. With the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly.
It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. High pop-up. McNeil shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
For the Yankees,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Rajay Davis now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's safe. The throw was offline. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Good at bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to right. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The bottom of the 9th.
Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Popped up. Rosario is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. On and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. High in the air down the right field line. He's got it, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.